just in, did Glamlite just release an exclusive collection to TikTok that's not coming to the website? Did Colourpop just collab on one of the most iconic Netflix shows and actually did it justice? Is Ulta releasing mini makeup toys? And it's the season of Halloween. Are brands finally acknowledging Halloween and releasing Halloween-inspired palettes? We have all that and more in this week's new makeup releases. So sit back, grab a snack, because it's about to get juicy. Hello, my most beautiful friends in the entire world. You guys are looking extra beautiful and extra special today. If you guys do not know, I literally just got back from Georgia. I literally just got back from Georgia late last night because I went to Sephora. And yes, I did vlog the entire thing, so you guys will see my vlog coming up next, along with all the free goodies that I got from the event, and I'll tell you guys all about that. But I want to just take a moment before I dive into new makeup releases to just thank you guys for my last video. I posted a Colourpop mystery box, and in that video I was very upset because I had gotten into a fight with someone that I consider my best friends, and I just wanted to thank you for the kind words that you guys given me. I kind of took some days off because I really just needed to have just a step back from life and really kind of process things and kind of take accountability for my own actions. And I just want to thank you guys for the kind words that you guys gave me and the grace you guys gave me during that time. Not to mention we just kind of went through a hurricane. All is well over here, but I will do an updated video for you guys because you guys never got to see me doing a full face of testing new makeup, and I will do a remake for you guys, and I'll remake it and I'll tell you guys what's been going on in my life and all that coming up very soon. But with that said, we are going to go ahead and dive into today's top stories. So this past Thursday, Glamlite had their most epic live ever. I mean, they were literally live from 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They were live for 8 hours. They were giving away over $5,000 worth of prizes. They were giving away nonstop tablets. I think they were giving away cash prizes. They were giving away PR boxes, and they were having massive, huge, massive sales on all of their products. They put their entire Twinkie collection on sale, their strawberry shortcake collection. They brought back their frosted flake collection for that live. But there's one collection in particular that they launched during that live. If you guys did not know, Glamlite just did a collaboration with Coca-Cola. Giselle has been working on this collaboration since February of 2021, and she decided to release it during the TikTok live. Now this collection did retail for $98, and it's going to include 2 eyeshadow palettes, a Coca-Cola palette and a cherry Coca-Cola palette, along with a highlighter and 2 different lip kits. There's going to be a Coca-Cola lip kit where it's going to have 3 different Coca-Cola lip glosses, and it's going to have a cherry Coke lip kit, which will have 3 different cherry flavored lip glosses. Now you guys could have got the entire collection during the TikTok live for $98. Now here's the thing. This collection was exclusive for TikTok and only during that live.
What did he say?
Listen, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. When Giselle said that this collection was exclusive for that live and that live only, I was like,
are you kidding me?
You're only dropping this collection during TikTok live and that's it? She did later on say that it was going to be coming to her website, but that she didn't exactly know when. It would be coming at a later date to the website. So she is bringing it to the website, but we don't have a date of when this collection is going to be coming to the website. Now, this is one of the biggest collaborations she said that she's ever done with one of the biggest brands in the entire world. And I have a suspicion that this might have been the collection that Glamlite said this is the collaboration from hell. And the reason why I suspect that is because she only released it during the TikTok live, and she's going to push it on the website later on. She hasn't revealed it on her website. She hasn't revealed it on her Instagram. Glamlite hasn't revealed it on their Instagram. They have sneak peeks, but they actually haven't revealed the entire collection. They only revealed it during the live, and it sold like crazy. I bought it myself. I bought the entire collection. I didn't see that I was getting NPR. I see no tracking for it. So I bought the entire collection. So I feel like this may be the collection that when I told you guys a while back that they were charging $500 per influencer to do a background check, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Coca-Cola. They're a huge brand. So it kind of makes sense that they would want to have influencers, I guess, align with their brand or have like maybe a family friendly face, it would make sense to me. So I feel like this is the collection, but I did buy it for you guys. I bought it specifically to review for you guys. I don't know when it's coming to the website. All I know is available during their TikTok live. I'm gonna look on the TikTok shop really fast. I wonder if it's on the TikTok shop. So I'm looking at Glamlite's TikTok shop right now. This collection is not available on the TikTok shop either. So this collection was exclusive for that live and that live only. I believe I grabbed a little snippet. Let's see what she has to say.
And this is limited edition, literally launching here during this live. We've actually never unveiled this at all before.
Never, not even a little. You guys know Giselle's queen of sneak peeks. She didn't even sneak peek this
Not
once.
even a
never,
sneak
not
peek.
even a little side by side, nothing.
We kept this a secret, especially for this live only.
This is live only, you guys.
So if you've ever wanted to snag the Coca-Cola collection, if you've been watching our stories and you're dying to get your hands on this collection, this might be your only chance to do so.
You heard her right there. She said that it was only available on TikTok live. I distinctly remember her saying at some point during the live, because I was at work when this was happening, that it should be coming to the website at a later date, but we don't know when. But for the first time ever, Glamlite released a collection exclusive to the TikTok live and the TikTok live only. I want to hear your thoughts below. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Because a lot of you guys have been telling me for the last couple weeks that you guys don't have TikTok shop. I know a lot of people internationally do not have TikTok shop. So it makes me feel kind of like, damn, you're excluding a huge fan base who've been supportive of you guys for so long. And I get it. I get that's where they make their most money. But at the same time, what about everybody else? Like, what about everybody else? I want to hear your thoughts. Like I said, I did buy the entire set for you guys to review. I don't know when it's coming in, but I'll let you guys know. Was it actually worth it? Up next, it's another day, another Colourpop. Y'all, Colourpop brought out such an iconic collection. Colourpop is doing this collaboration with Stranger Things. When I saw this, I was like, I got so excited because I absolutely love Stranger Things. My husband and I have rewatched this show numerous times. We are way too excited for season 5, the final season, to finally come out. Season 3 and 4 have been my absolute favorite. Hopper is my favorite. He's someone that I would be like, hello, daddy.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Do you know what I mean? Like, he is someone for me. But I actually love Stranger Things. That show has made me laugh. The show has made me cry. The show has made me feel so many things. So to have the first ever makeup brand do a collaboration with them, 1 is fantastic, but 2, to be Colourpop. I know Colourpop has some fantastic formula. So I got really excited. And not to mention, 3, I think they did a fantastic job with their packaging. Normally Colourpop, it's kind of hit and miss when it comes to packaging. We all know that Glamlite literally slays and kills the game when it comes to packaging, but Colourpop really kind of stepped up to the plate when it came to the packaging. I think they did a fantastic job with the Stranger Things packaging. Now, I love on the very front, you are going to have the Stranger Things. It's almost like a VH cassette tape, and it's called Chapter 1. So you're gonna have it, and when you open it up, you're gonna have a Demogorgon, and then you're gonna have the color story. Now the color story, I guess it kind of makes sense. The very top 2 rows are gonna be Hawkins, bright Stranger Things, and the bottom is going to represent the upside down, which I actually kind of do appreciate how they did their layout, how they did the color scheme. And then they have the Talk to Me Ultra Glossy Lip Kit. Now this is absolutely fantastic. I love that they did this. They have it as like actual like light bulbs where Joyce is talking to Will Byers through the lights. She put the letters everywhere, and she's trying to communicate with him in the upside down. I think it's fantastic that they capture that. They also have the Monster Chrome Liquid Eyeshadow Kit. So these are supposed to represent like the Demogorgons and the creatures in the upside down, along with the waffle like lip mask. I think it's actually really sweet. They also have the Hawkins Milk Liquid Highlighter. This is actually like in a milk packaging, which I think is super cute, along with the Byers Cream Blush. It's going to be like a little V. It's like going to be a little cassette tape. You open it up, and it's going to be a black blush that actually turns into a like pink blush on the skin. The entire collection is available right now for $99. You guys best believe I did pick this up. I did not want to miss this. I bought the entire collection. I don't think I got it in PR. I think if I did, I would have gotten it by now. And as soon as it comes in, I will 1000% get a review up for you guys ASAP. This was so freaking cool. I love the fact that Colourpop is kind of, you know, coming back. Like I told you guys last week, my new makeup releases, that Colourpop has been taking like a step back. They've been taking a break. They've barely been releasing stuff, and they were just holding back. They were like, oh.
We see you guys have been missing us. Say less.
And they're bringing it. They're bringing it, and they're bringing a holiday Halloween style collection, and I'm living for it. I am way too excited about this. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know about this one down in the comment section below as well. I want to hear your thoughts on this collection. Up next, Ulta Beauty decided to release mini beauty product toys. These are beauty capsules. This is going to be in collab with many brands. This features products by 13 fan favorite brands. There's 68 toy replicas of full-size products by brands such as e.l.f. Beauty, NYX Professional Makeup, Way, Tarte Cosmetics, Redken, and more. They're going to be retailing for $9.99, and you guys can find these online and in stores at Ulta Beauty. And I have to say, I first saw this and I was like, what is this? Like, I was like, what is this? I have never seen this. Now, I have seen the trend where people are going to like Target and getting like the little mini balls that have like mini like products inside. Like there's like mini Doritos, mini Coca-Cola, Dr. Peppers. Like they're all like little miniature items of real life items that people collect, and they make like little rooms, and like they're all just like miniature items of like real life products. And I know that they go viral. People are obsessed with them. I don't personally understand the hype of it because I'm just like, what do you do with it? And this is me not talking shit about anybody. If anyone loves it, like by all means, like I support you. I just don't understand, like, what do you do with it? Do you just like set it up into a room and then just go, look at my display? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. And so I'm assuming that's what this concept is, where it's just going to be a little mini set of just little miniature makeup that you can buy and then display. It's a cool concept. I'm gonna pass because at first I got excited. I was like, oh my god, oh shit, they're releasing little mini products. I'm just gonna go buy little full face and mini makeup. And then I realized, oh, they're just toys. They're just toys. I got way too excited. Now, back in my day, if I was playing with Barbies still, this would have been really exciting because I would have totally set up like an Ulta shop, had my Barbie walk in and buy all the makeup. I should buy some Barbies. That'd be a lot of fun. But somehow my Barbies always ended up naked. And they always I always lost her clothes. And then when I would have my Barbies get married, I just smash them together.
Right.
Oh, the youth of a child. I miss those days. Last but not least, for top news when it comes to makeup, there are a lot of brands right now that are currently finally releasing palettes catered towards Halloween. The first one we have is Inslee Ring Cosmetics. We have the Underland palette. Now this may not seem exactly like a Halloween palette, but I can kind of look at it like that because this to me looks like the dark twisted world of Alice in Wonderland. You have Disney's happy-go-lucky Mary Poppins style, you know, Alice in Wonderland, but then you also have their live action, which kind of takes more of a dark twisted turn. If you guys actually ever read Alice in Wonderland, it's actually a dark twisted book. Majority of the Disney stories are actually dark and twisted with very sad, unhappy endings. Like the Grimm brothers did not write like happy-go-lucky stuff. Like they wrote like really sad, depressing shit. And Disney just wants to go, oh, well, let's just change it to be happy. No, they're not. But that's why I really do like some more light. That's why I really do like the Alice in Wonderland live action because it is a bit more dark and twisted. And this is actually going to be officially available as of October 1st at, I think, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys wanted to, you guys actually can use my code Allie to save you guys 10% off. I do have a full video on this. I can link it down below. I loved this collection from Inslee Ring Cosmetics. Their formula, their products are superb. I am so excited about this. And I finally have a release date for you guys. You guys have been asking me nonstop when it's launching. We finally have a release date, October 1st. Mark your calendars because that collection is probably going to sell out because it is stunning. The next Halloween palette that we have is actually from Bella Beauté Bar. So I recently just did a review of the Bella Beauté Bar Poison Garden palette, and they were like, Allie, nay. We have another one coming out, and this one's called Vamp. This is going to be launching on October 4th. I actually do have a discount code. It's code Allie if you guys want to save 10% off. I definitely will be doing a video for you guys, so you guys will see that coming up this week because I'm going to be doing like 3 looks, 3 palettes, and I have the perfect like vampy style like I look in my mind with this palette. I did receive it in PR. I'm so excited to play with it. And like I said, it's going to be launching on October 4th. As soon as I know the price point, I will let you guys know. But I have to say, Bella Beauté Bar really kind of took my breath away when it came to their Poison Garden palette. So I can only imagine how this palette will be. And lastly, for Halloween palettes, we have the Gourmand Girl Calavera palette, which is going to be the Day of the Dead palette. I love Gourmand Girls, and Christina, who's the owner of Gourmand Girls, actually created this palette in honor of her grandparents who are no longer with us, and I love the fact that she's celebrating Day of the Dead. The palette actually did launch on September 27th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It did retail for $64.99, and you guys could use code Allie to save you guys 10% off. I believe the palette actually sold out within like 12 minutes. minutes, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for Christina and the team at Gourmand Girls. I believe they are doing a restock on this palette. I think as long as there's a demand for this palette will be restocked. I would definitely be playing with this and including this in a testing new makeup for you guys so you guys can see it. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, and I just love what it represents. I love the message behind it. And when I see it, it just like makes me want to tear up because it makes me miss my grandparents and just, especially my grandmother. I never knew my grandfather because I never knew my real grandfather because he had passed long before I was born, but I did know my step-grandfather and my grandmother, and I just wish that they were still alive to this day so I can show them what I'm doing with my life and where I've gone. They passed when I was my grandmother passed sadly when I was 17 years old, so she never got to see what I got to do in life, and I just think that this palette just like represents that and just the beautiful life that they lived in any grandparent or any family member. And I really love what this palette is all about, Day of the Dead and respecting the dead that had passed. And I'm so excited for her. So that is it for the top story of makeup news. And now we're going to move in just to the normal makeup releases. So up first, we have It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. I will never stop singing that song because I love it. It looks like Lawless is releasing their holiday collection. So this is going to include the Dreamy Dozen Volume 2 talc-free eyeshadow palette. It does retail for $43. This palette looks beautiful. It looks like a mix between a cool tone and warm tone neutral palette. I've never tried any of Lawless's eyeshadow palettes before, but their lip products are absolutely fantastic. So I kind of want to pick this up. This is going to be available as of now, and it is their new limited edition release. Now, I will say we are about to move into the October season, which also means that we're about to roll into the Sephora VIP Rouge sale. So truly at this point, if there's anything you guys want to buy from like Sephora, because that's where I'd buy Lawless, just wait because the 20% off sale is coming soon. So like for me, I'm going to wait to get this until that sale because I want to save 20% off every item. So just wait. But for this, I'm definitely going to pick this up. They're also launching the Forget the Filler Cinnamon Sugar Lip Plumping Duo Set. Say less. That is a yes for me. And a plumping lip mask in cinnamon sugar. I'm not going to buy that because I'll eat it, but say less. I will absolutely buy the cinnamon sugar lip set and the eyeshadow palette. They are beautiful. Up next, we have the weather outside is frightful, but the fire so delightful. I almost forgot that. I can't believe that. We have another holiday release, and this one is from MAC Cosmetics. So the MAC Cosmetics is releasing the Gift of the Gold collection. This is going to include frost lipsticks, jelly slime all over highlighter, and a 24 karat copper case. It's going to also include a treasured eyeshadow palette, a metallic cream blush, some face palettes, some lip glasses, and some taupes and some mascaras. Like, they're releasing so many products. For me personally, I'm going to pass. I have not bought anything from MAC in a very, very long time. It's one of those brands that, like, to me, it's always going to be like an iconic brand because it's like MAC Cosmetics, but just a lot of their stuff just doesn't really excite me. And so I don't know. It's just an easy pass for me. Maybe one day I will buy some stuff from MAC. Maybe they'll release something that I'm just like, I have to have. But this in particular is super cute, but I don't need it. Speaking of MAC Cosmetics, they're also releasing a MAC Pro Set and Blur Pressed Powder Duo. This is going to be a white powder that has a soft focus effects. It's supposed to minimize pores and fine lines in an instantly blurs imperfections. Then they also have a purple powder that instantly brightens, neutralizes yellow, gives the skin a natural radiance boost, and it makes the skin appear more toned and defined. It's coming soon to their website. It's available right now in Asia. And for me, again, it's something I'm going to pass on. I don't really, like I said, care too much for MAC Cosmetics products. My first YouTube video was playing with MAC. I used to love MAC, but I just realized that over the years, they don't really cater a lot to my skin type and concerns. So it's why I do tend to avoid them. And their stuff tends to be just nothing original, nothing exciting. So for me, easy pass. Up next, it's available right now in Europe, but Pixar did a collab with Catrice and Essence. They're rolling out with the Finding Dory collection. Oh, this is going to include a hand cream set, an eyeshadow palette, 3 tinted lip and cheek jelly gels, false lashes, makeup bag, face primers, 2 matte liquid bronzers, blush brushes, 2 metallic eyeliners, a mascara, a hair clip, a sparkle dust loose powder, 2 balmy lipsticks, 2 loose powder blushes, And not only that, they're also rolling out with an Up collection. So with the Up collection, you're going to have a liquid highlighter, 2 eyeshadow palettes, face and body scrubs, makeup bags.
Makeup bags.
What's wrong with you? It's a screaming cough.
Sorry, I had to. Powder brushes, eyeshadow brush, 2 Hydra Lip Kiss oils, 3 glitter liquid lips, 2 glossy lip balms, a hollow peel-off face mask, color correcting compact powder, and 2 liquid blush lighters. Whew, it's so much stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I think these 2 collections are super cute. I really do love anything Pixar. I think Pixar makes some fantastic movies. They just really know how to do it. Like, I just watched Inside Out 2 for the first time. I never went and saw it in theaters because I think I was just so busy at the time. I never got a chance to see it. And me and Corey just watched it the other night, and it's my first time seeing Inside Out 2. And when she dealt with anxiety, I suffer from really bad anxiety. Okay, I suffer from really bad anxiety. And to see Pixar depict her anxiety and how she deals with anxiety, I never felt more seen. The scene when, I'm not trying to spoil it, but there's like a scene where anxiety just has Riley thinking that she's not good enough. And I was like, damn, I think that on a daily basis. I literally think that on a daily basis. And then when she starts to have her panic attack and she's really starting to hyperventilate and have a panic attack, like, that hit home to me because I have panic attacks. I've had panic attacks. And just that scene when, like, all the emotions just went to comfort her, like, all she needed was a hug. I lost it. I mean, like, I lost it because I was like, dang, man. Sometimes that's literally all you need in that moment is just a hug and for just somebody to tell you it's okay. And that had me lose it. And I'm already getting teary-eyed talking about it, but it was so sweet. Like, Pixar truly knows how to make movies. Like, just really know how to fuck with, like, adult feelings. I swear to God, they know how to mess with us, okay? They make us cry. And so to see, like, you know, makeup brands kind of acknowledging these Pixar films are just really sweet. I love Finding Dory. I think Finding Dory is incredibly sweet. And I love the Up movie. Freaking movie makes you cry within the first 10 minutes. You're like, what the heck, man? Like, sitting in theater, like, you're about to sit down watching a happy movie about an old man. You're crying the first 10 minutes going, what the heck? I didn't sign up for this. Like, please. Next, we have another holiday collection, and this one's from Patrick Ta. They're doing a collaboration with Barbie. Like, so random, but with Barbie. So this is going to include the blush duo and lip plumper set for $64. You're going to get a major headline double take cream and powder blush duo, and she's a Barbie doll, and a major volume plumping lip gloss and Malibu Dream House. For me, I'm going to pass. These are a little bit too pinky. You guys know that I don't do anything like bright pink. I like a more coral pink, a peachy pink. I don't like hot bright pink. I never have. Even as a child, it was never my color. I just don't think it looks really flattering on me personally. So for me, as much as I love Patrick Ta, this is a pass. Up next, e.l.f. is doing a dupe. Now, we know that e.l.f. occasionally likes to do dupes here and there, like copying off Milk makeup a lot, but they're finally copying off Urban Decay. So they're launching their brand new glitter eyeshadow and bombs. These are fine as fleck glitter eyeshadow. It's a sheer glitter eyeshadow topper packed with microfine glitters. They're going to be 6 different shades, and they're also launching an O Face Shimmer Balm in Pearlfection. So it's going to make a nice little pearl-esque lip balm. I will say these eye toppers look absolutely beautiful. I don't have a price point on them, but they look beautiful. I bet you these would be really pretty by themselves, or you guys can wear them on top of something. Right now, like, I am wearing the Too Faced. This is going to be the eye topper in the shade Cotton Magic Sparkles. This is so pretty. It just applies straight with the finger. You don't need much. Just put it in, swipe it across. So easy to work with. And for my lips, I'm actually wearing the brand new Twinkies collaboration with Glamlite. I have a video on that coming out, so stay tuned to that. But I really do like these eye toppers. So this kind of looks just like what I'm wearing right now. And I'm kind of curious to see what the formula is. So if I see these in person, oh yes, I'm picking this out. Oh yes, I'm picking it up. Absolutely, I'm getting this. Up next, looks like Natasha Denona is releasing a new product. They're releasing their tinted lip mask. It's a new addition to the Hybrid Generation family. It's a balmy, alcohol-free formula that pampers lips with a visible sheer wash of color. There's going to be 3 different shades. They're going to retail for $25 each, and it's going to be available in October on their website and in their retailers. You guys can use my code to save you guys 15% off. I'm going to pass on this just because I'm not a big fan of lip mask, but I will say I did meet the team when I was at Sephora, and I was petrified walking there that they would be like,
This bitch is here. All right, where's our lawyers?
You know what I mean? And it was not like that. The team was actually incredibly sweet, and yeah, It was a fun experience. No, for real, it was a fun experience. But for me, this, easy pass. Up next, we have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is from Hourglass. They're releasing their holiday collection, and it's going to be the Dream Edit Ambient Light Palette. This is going to retail for $64, and it's going to be an all-in-one palette that features convertible ambient lighting bronzer and Luna Bronze, along with 3 new shades, including a finishing powder, blush, and highlighter, diffuse, enhance, and add glow to the complexion. I have never really tried these products. I can't test the quality of it, but what I can say is when I talked about their like blush palettes they release every single year, a lot of you guys said that their formula is actually really incredible, and they tend to be worth the price point because you guys get so much use out of it. So I really do appreciate y'all being like, wait a minute, Allie. Wait a minute, bestie. Don't talk this shit until you try it. I like you guys kind of calling me out on that. I appreciate you hold me accountable, and I definitely take accountability. So for me, I'd have to try this in person, but I'm going to pass just because I never want to spend the price point on it. But for $68, it's not too bad, but we'll pass for now. Up next, it looks like Wet n Wild is doing a collaboration with Hello Kitty. So this is going to include so many goodies. They're going to have a makeup sponge, makeup bag, liquid eyeshadow, loose setting powder. They're going to have blushes, highlighters, multi-sticks, primers, liquid shadows, glitter glosses, eye pencils, mascaras, lap curlers, lip lash curlers, makeup bags, brushettes. They're going to have so many things. For me, these are really cute. I was never a really big Hello Kitty fan, so I'm going to pass on this. But this is really cute. This is going to be available coming up soon. So if you guys like Hello Kitty, if you guys like Wet n Wild, stay tuned. They're launching so many goodies for this collection. Up next, I am kind of intrigued by this next collection. So Melt Cosmetics is doing a Halloween style collection. They're teaming up with Universal Monsters to create this beautiful iconic creature underwater collection. So they're going to be launching the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is going to include the eyeshadow squad, which is going to have mattes and pops of shimmer for $39, a handheld mirror, a Black Lagoon face gloss, a Poison Waters drip lip gloss, and you can get the entire bundle for $95. Now I will say the quad is a little expensive for what it is. $39 is really expensive, but it looks super cute. I love the creature monster, the Universal Monsters. I go to Halloween Horror Nights every single year. I think it's the first year that I'm actually not going, but I will say this is like such a cute collection. I love seeing Melt Cosmetics kind of step out of their game a little bit and like do more horror themed collections. I really do enjoy this. I'm probably not going to pick this up, but I guarantee you my beautiful friend Linda from Glitter Fallout will probably get this in PR, and she will absolutely do a dedicated review. And when she does, I will make sure I let you guys know so you guys can go check this out, because I guarantee you this is going to be such a pretty collection. Okay, so up next, it looks like Isla Beauty is wanting to step up and release some holiday collections as well. So they're going to be releasing the Ethereal Baked Eyeshadow Palette. This is going to include the bronzer, highlighter, and blush for $58. I've never tried Isla Beauty, so I really can't test the quality of it. I thought for a second this was Marc Jacobs. The way it looked, I was like, Marc Jacob is back, but then it was this. So for me, I'm gonna pass. And then Westman & Teller is also releasing the mini baby cheek blush trios for $69. No ma'am, that is way too expensive for me. That's a pass, but if you like Westman & Teller and you like their blush formula, it's going to be available now. It looks like Anastasia Beverly Hills is wanting to jump on the holiday bandwagon and release their own holiday collection. They're going to be releasing their new mini eyeshadow palettes. These are going to be the Sugar and Spice eyeshadow palette. They're going to retail for $29 each, and the mini spice palette is going to be a warm tone neutral palette to brilliant golds and a matte and metallic finish. And the Sugar palette is going to retail for $28, and this is going to be a cool tone variation of this. This will be launching on October 3rd. It's going to be available on their website as well as inside retailers. For me, easy pass. I know I wouldn't really get a use out of it, so I'm going to pass on it. Okay, so up next, it looks like Natasha Denona also wants to include a little mini holiday set. They do this every year. So they're going to include 2 different sets. They're going to include the Baby I Need a Nude eyeshadow kit. It's going to retail for $27, and it's going to have 3 different shades from the I Need a Nude palette along with the eye crown. And they're also going to be releasing the mini rose cheek duo ornament for $20. This is going to be a longwear cream blush in a rosy shade and the champagne shade for effortless natural glow. This is going to be available as of October 1st. And like I said, you guys can use my code to save you guys 10% off. I will say it's really cute. I think I got to see one of these in person when I was at Sephora, but for me, I'm gonna pass just because realistically, I wouldn't get a use out of it. That, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's new makeup releases. Let me know down in your thoughts below. Was there anything I talked about that you guys were really excited about? Things I talked about that you guys were like, what the heck? I want to hear it all in the comment section below. And like I said, thank you guys just for everything last week. I truly do appreciate it. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, so I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures with my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye! Did Colourpop finally step up their game when it came to packaging concept? Did Colourpop? But there's one collection in particular that really, there's one protection, Colourpop I feel like really kind of stepped herself, but up and now,